Whoa, 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 whoa. Get it. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. Let's sit down. Let's sit down real quick. Hey riders, how y'all doing? Thank you guys so much for watching this week's vlog. Well, actually, it's not a regular vlog. What are we gonna be doing, Sarah? By the way, this is Sarah, if y'all don't know.
Hi everybody. We're gonna be doing a music review on Bentley Jones' new album, Unravelling.
Yeah. Bentley Jones, Unravelling. He released his newest record, on June 2nd, so just very recently. And we've gotten the great opportunity to review his album. We're gonna literally go through the album track by track, and we'll see our immediate reaction.
And this is our first time ever listening to his music, so it's gonna be very unbiased opinion.
But before we get into that, make sure you guys like this video, click that like button, subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/rfloresvlogs, and follow us on all of our social media, which will appear on the screen above our faces, everywhere on the screen. Follow us. So before we get started with the review, we wanted to let you guys know who we are. Get to know us a little bit. So my name is Ryan. You guys know that I vlog on this channel, but outside of this channel, I am a singer-songwriter. You can check out my music stuff on my other channel, youtube.com/rflores314. And I also curate music on Spotify. And yeah, music has always been a part of my life. I'm very passionate about it. I play guitar, I do a few performances, I sing. Oh, whatever.
He was just on TV. You can watch that the other
Yeah, on my previous vlog I was on TV, so definitely watch that.
I'm Sarah Jollymore. I'm also a music student. I am working towards being a music journalist right now. I'm in the process of making my own website/blog. It is going to be called Sounds of Sarah, so we'll let y'all know when that's out. Same thing, music is my whole life. It's only been my entire life, so yeah.
That's us.
So we're not just random people off the street. We know what we're talking about. I don't know if you know.
So on to the actual purpose of this video. Okay, so let's get into the review. So Bentley Jones, we are not familiar with him. As we said in the beginning, this is our first time listening to his stuff and kind of, we're kind of also discovering on our own who he is. But Bentley Jones, basically he's a UK independent artist. He made his artist career debut in Japan in 2009, so he's really popular in Japan.
Huge in Japan, apparently.
He had his music featured in the Sonic the Hedgehog video game, which was pretty awesome. Fast forward to now, he's at his 9th studio album called Unravelling. You want to play the first track though? Okay. I like the beginning.
It's intriguing. It gets your attention.
And then when that beat drops, though, whoa. I like it. I'm feeling this one. I'm feeling it.
Like if this came on in the club, like.
I'm gonna lower this a bit, but yeah. So my initial reaction, like as you saw, like I'm already bobbing my head right from the beginning. I guess it's just because of the beat and the.
Well, I remember you've said before to me that if like a song doesn't catch you within like the first 30 seconds to the first minute, you're skipping it. And like I feel the same way. Like this song, like right off the bat was intriguing, got me into it right away. So I really commend him for that. So
yeah, no, I'm feeling this first track, and I think it was a smart choice to have a track like this as your first track on your album, because you do want to captivate people and make them, oh my god, I wonder what the next track is going to be. Like, it would make them listen to the whole album.
I'm not, like, you can tell that this is very electro-pop, and, like, I wouldn't say I'm an electro-pop fan necessarily, but, like, this is good. It's not overwhelming with the production, It just captures your attention and, like, leads you into it. Very good. Okay. I like it.
You want to move to the second track?
Yeah.
What was the first track called anyway? What's the name of it?
Betty.
Okay, so the first track on this album, Betty. I did not expect those steel drums to come in. Okay, whenever I started saying whoa, you already know I'm feeling the track.
Fun fact.
Like, I'm feeling it. So, what's our consensus? Dirty Little Secret.
Well, I think it's important to know that Bentley himself said that this album was a lot about like grief and acceptance. Like it was a very dark time in his life. And I feel like with sad songs, like particularly, like they have a certain tonality to them that like evokes the mood, and like you can tell that by his lyrics, but like then the production is like completely different.
Yeah.
Which I like though. Like it gives a different vibe to the song completely. Like you can feel tons of different emotions while feeling this. Like I really commend artists who can do that.
Yeah, he did say that this album, he was like coming out of a difficult situation with his father.
And you can hear it in those lyrics.
Going through surgery and just things were happening in his life. And as a songwriter, I mean, like a lot of people write about that stuff, right?
Exactly.
It's a source of inspiration. And like the thing is, like, he tells us that that's what it's about, but it doesn't, you know, necessarily sound like a sad song.
You wouldn't pick that up right away. So I like that. You know, it doesn't bring everyone down the whole album. You're like fucking thinking about your like crush in grade 3 who like never texted you back. You know, like the whole album, like it's good. Yeah.
Track number 3. I feel like after the first 2 tracks being like, you know, head boppers, like this one is a little bit slower.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not necessarily a sad sounding song, but the fact that it's, you know, a little bit slower and a little bit more stripped down, like
exactly.
You can definitely tell that there was some sort of inspiration from his experience. Actually, in the chorus, there's a lyric where he was like, I thought that we were fine, I thought we'd keep it tight, I thought you said it was gonna be alright. I mean, it's very
self-explanatory.
Yeah, it's self-explanatory. You definitely can see that he was going through something.
I like that you said stripped down. That's a good word though, because like you can tell in the first 2 songs, very electropop.
Yes,
this one, not as much, more into that Western style, just straight to the point. I like it.
Yeah, you kind of want your record to be dynamic, right? You don't want it to be all the same.
Exactly.
Right? You wanna take listeners on a journey, and I feel like so far, at least with the 3rd track, I think
my
kind of slowed down.
All over the place. Like I'm like, hey, and then I'm like,
we were bopping and like in the club, and now we're like, okay.
Yeah.
It's like this build up, like I'm just waiting for something to drop.
I love the electropop on this album. Like I'm not a fan of that in general, but I love this. Like I love electronic music, so you wouldn't really see me in electropop, but like this is good, you know, like not everyone wants that overbearing, like going up to the beat drop, like unexpected, you know, not everyone likes it. This is like subtle, it's really good.
But there's this part of the chorus right here with his vocals.
I love his voice.
I like that. I like that. That really caught me in the chorus. That track is called Unravelling. What did you think about it, Tara?
This is not necessarily about the song, but I love the placements of all the songs in this album. Yeah. Like, you know, and I think that's really important, and I think that's something that a lot of, maybe not necessarily artists, but like people who listen to these albums like don't really understand. Like you said at the beginning, it's engaging, it's enticing, you're like, oh, like this is a cool album. And then it like shuffles into this like kind of like low, like melancholy. Thank you. Like vibe to it, you know, and I like that. I like that.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know if a lot of people think about this, but there is a lot of, when you're choosing the order of your songs on an album, it's
so important.
It's important. Like you can't just put songs wherever you want.
No, like if this was the first song that was on the album, not that I wouldn't be engaged, but I would just kind of be like, okay, like I've kind of heard this stuff before, but like no, I like where this placement is. Yeah. And now you can kind of hear with this song like more what he's getting into, like the story behind the album, you know?
And the thing is with the chorus, I mean the song is called Unravelling, and in the chorus, minimal words in the chorus, he says, he just repeats unraveling, and I feel like
he just gets to the point of what it is.
Sometimes less is more. With lyrics in this particular chorus, he repeats unraveling, he has stacked vocals, you guys already know I'm crazy about harmonies, there are harmonies in there, like, I'm loving this chorus just because it's very simple. It's not too complicated. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting it. Be what you want me to be. With like some,
there you go.
Weird spelling in the title.
So I think auto-tune particularly is used as a safety net for a lot of artists, which isn't a bad thing, but like, not just with this song, but like this album, like he uses it to his advantage to like add that techno pop to it, and like you can hear that a little bit in this, which I like. It's good. Like as long as you're not overusing auto-tune, that's fine, but like he's really using this to advantage to create the vibe of the album, which is good.
It sounds like he's using it more as an effect.
Exactly,
like
as an effect.
Yeah.
It's not like necessarily because he's like trying to cover up imperfections with his voice, because he's a great singer. He's using it.
Yeah.
He's using that like airbrush kind of feel to the song.
The only thing that's catching my attention is that I don't even know what he's saying though, but like I don't know. Next track.
Next track.
So this track is called Sounds of the Summer. I get that vibe. It's a summer track. It's a summer track.
I think the focus more in this song was the production rather than the lyrics, which is good. It's a good mix-up in the album. I like it. It's good.
Oh, that piano up in there? Love it. Okay, I'm adding this to my June Spotify playlist. So,
way to go, Bentley.
That's what's happening. That's what's happening. So the song that was playing is called Playlist.
I like the overlapping of the instruments. Like every song he's kind of like adding something different. Like you said, like that piano.
Yeah.
The little that was good. Yeah, the instrumentals for sure. The production is so important, especially in like today's generation. I feel like production is so huge in music. Well, I know for me, like that's something that I really focus on compared to lyrics. Like lyrics are important, but like production is a huge key in like what makes a really, really good song. And he's doing that for sure. Yeah,
I love the build up in the beginning. Like you started with one instrument, then you had steel drums, then you had that piano coming in, and then you had the beat dropping. Like I liked it. But here's the thing though, and I know Sarah's a fan of this band that I'm about to mention. Doesn't this song?
Thinking about it.
Doesn't this song remind you of the 1975?
100%.
Let's so specifically the song that this reminds me of is "Heart Out" by the 1975. It's
thumbs up if you know what that song is.
It's in the same key as this song, but it just when I immediately listened to the song, I thought of that song too, and that's not a bad thing.
Heartless?
Heart Out. Let's play that real quick.
Just this right here.
That drum fill, it's 1975s. Like, it reminds me of them. Also, before we go to the next song, be sure, if you haven't already, like this video and subscribe to this channel.
Share this, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, anything.
Yeah, youtube.com/rfloresvlogs. Okay, what's the next track, Sarah? Okay, Ascension. Ascension is the next track. Okay.
A little bit of like a rock element, kind
like,
of.
I'm doing this. So here's what I'm noticing with a lot of these tracks. When there's a build up, obviously. For almost every track, there's a build up in the verse and the pre-chorus. Yeah. And then when the chorus hits, it's just like, here is the chorus.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know when the chorus is there because he makes it sonically obvious.
It doesn't get lost in everything else because it doesn't sound the same. There's something different about it that makes you notice it compared to everything else in the song. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, it had that little like rock element to it. Like, I know we said that we've never listened to his music before, but like from hearing about him through other people, this hasn't always been his style per se. Like electropop kind of has been his style, but like not so much as this. So like I like that he's like playing and like mixing it up. Yeah.
People who can do different things but not go so far outside of their genre.
Yeah, exactly.
To the point where it's like, okay, we know what you're trying to do and it's not you.
No,
you know
exactly.
What I mean?
You don't want to like lose your faithful, following before, but like you obviously want to try to relate to more people, and he's doing that.
Is it weird to say that, like, when the chorus hits, it just reminds me of like the way the chorus hits in Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball?
Yeah, kind of. I know what you're saying. Yeah,
it's like, here it is. That's how the chorus hits in Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball. I'm not saying like this is similar sounding, it's just the idea of it.
This is something that I could kind of consider background music, and I love background music because it makes itself known that it's there, but it's not overbearing and it's not overwhelming, and you can find that here.
Yeah.
And everything's flowing really, really nicely.
Next track. Something is building up to something, and I'm kind of waiting for it.
My foot's like aggressively tapping. Like. Ooh, like keeps you waiting. You're like, come on, what is it? I'm like, is it louder?
Okay, so I'm gonna hold this for a second.
It's as exciting as I wanted it to be, but
I don't know. I was not really feeling the drop when the drop happened. I don't think it was enough.
it wasn't
Right?
enough.
I know there was one song we were saying like it wasn't too much. It was just the right amount, but like,
Like, if you're gonna lead it up to as much as he was in that song, you're like, okay, like what's the big finale?
And it was like we were almost like halfway through the song, and we were still waiting for a drop. And
only criticism, Bentley.
I'm big on choruses, you know that, but I'm also big on choruses coming on very early.
Yeah.
And I felt like, I don't know if this was the case with the other songs, maybe I was just paying particular attention to this one, but I feel like it took a really long time to get to the chorus. It was almost a minute in, almost over a minute. That's not discounting his talent or anything, it's just, maybe that's just the way he wrote it, maybe that's what he intended it to be, maybe he wanted the build-up to be that long until the drop, but I don't know, I wasn't feeling the drop.
Yeah, no, I agree. For me personally, I love songs that have like really like intricate like instruments and like there's a lot of like overlapping and everything. I just think it's nice for the ears to hear, you know? I like being able to distinguish all those different type of sounds, and you can hear that a lot. And if you really pay attention to it, and it's good. Yeah.
So, that track was Vortex, by the way. We didn't say the name of the track.
It's a good title for it.
Yeah.
Kind of felt like a vortex listening to it.
We're gonna do the last track.
The last
album.
Oh, I'm already being.
I'm already liking.
For a second, I was like, puppet. Love his voice in this song, especially.
So what did you think of it?
You can see what he's able to do with his voice, especially in this song. I feel like the other songs, like I said, it sounded more like it was about the production rather than like the lyrics and his vocal ability. But you could really hear it in this song, which is good because he's a phenomenal singer in my opinion.
Yeah,
it's good. Yeah.
I mean, listening to the song, I feel like it's a good way to end the album.
It's almost uplifting, but like it shows
inspirational. Like
his grief. It like shows where he started with this album and where he's finishing. Like he really makes that distinguished.
I think it's a great way to end the record. Started off with a bang, and you're kind of
those
ending it off
placements,
with
people. Those placements. The chorus is catchy.
Of course, the chorus is definitely something you can sing along to. So that was the last track, Parachutes. So that was a review of Bentley Jones' album Unravelling.
Hope you guys liked it.
Yeah, if you guys liked it, give this video a thumbs up. Comment below on what you guys thought if you ended up listening to the album or the record.
If you disagree with anything that we say, I want to know because I love a good healthy argument.
Yeah, this is our first time doing a video like this, like reviewing an album. So let us know
We're
the
music
comments
students,
below.
so if anything that we said did not make sense at all, like tell me. I want to know. I want to know these things.
I'd say on the record, the song that stuck out to me is definitely the one that reminded me of the 1975 called Playlist. Like that, I think that was a track that was really popping for me. And the first track, Betty, like we were just we were.
I like Parachute. I love that one.
Parachute,
Which is the last one we just.
So, do you have anything else to say, Sarah? Any shout outs?
Well, first I want to thank Lisa for giving us this opportunity to review the album. She's a huge fan of Bentley Jones. She was the one who came to us about this. We'll post all of the things that you can follow her on as well down below.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah. As well, if you want to hear more of Unravelling or know anything else about Bentley, see his other music, you can follow him on bentleyjones.com. You can check out his website. It's really, really cool.
You can check out his latest record, Unravelling, and all of his other records. You can check him out on social
We'll
media.
put his Twitter, his Instagram, everything.
Yeah.
We'll list it all down below for you guys, don't worry.
Yeah. That's all.
That's it. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget, I post vlogs on the channel every Friday, so
And you'll
come
see me
back.
in most of those.
Come back on Friday to check out this week's vlog. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
And we'll see y'all next week.
Bye, Riders.
See ya! Bye! Okay. Bye!